for peace. Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to be trying out the new fastest keyboard in Fortnite. Now, I've seen a lot of these videos on YouTube, basically people claiming to have the new fastest keyboard, but all of them are wrong. Not only does the keyboard I'll be showing off have the highest actuation point you can possibly get, but it also has a really unique rapid fire feature that no other keyboard in the world currently has. And no, it's not a macro. The name of the actual keyboard, by the way, I'm going to show it off in depth in a minute. It is the Wooting 2 HE with Lecker switches. Also, yes, it is the same Wooting company that made the God double movement software. They are amazing. So I hope you're all excited. Make sure to drop a like if you are. Without further ado though, let's get right on into it. I don't know why, but I can never tell when I'm in the center of the frame. Hopefully it looks good. Regardless, what we care about is this bad boy right here. Wooting was actually kind enough to send it to me. However, this video is not sponsored. Nobody paid me to say anything. I wish they did. Any companies? Your boy will definitely become a sellout. Yeah. I'm kidding. But yeah, this is not sponsored. I literally only got sent this because I have worked with Wooting in the past. I also saw Rift make a video on this keyboard, or at least a similar one. I think his was like the Lecker edition, which is pretty much this with different keycaps. This might even be better. So Rift, you suck, bro. Your videos are trash. I hate you. I don't know why I'm so toxic today. This is not normal me. I guess I'm just excited to unbox and try this out. So if you guys remember, I made a video on the Wooting 1, which was the original double movement keyboard. Oh, what the? So I guess that's why they sent me separate keycaps. It does not come with keycaps on it. I gotta put the keycaps on myself. What the heck? The one good thing is that I could just show off right away all the switches. These are called Lecker switches. Let me zoom in. You can see them. They're like mint green. They're pretty cool. I believe they're made by Gatoron, and they're specifically made only for Wooting keyboards. I believe they're hot swappable. Holy crap, I am weak. Hot swappable, by the way, means you can just take out the switches and put different ones in. I am too weak, apparently. Oh, man. What is this video? As I was saying though, they did send me keycaps, which I assume come with their actual keyboard if you buy it. They're just normal double shot PBT, very high grade and durable keycaps. They're all black. I'm gonna go put them on and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Yeah. Alright, so I put on half the keycaps because my camera's gonna die. I also put all of these in the wrong slot and I didn't realize until halfway through. I don't know what's wrong with me. But as you can see, it is a full-size keyboard, which is not the greatest for Fortnite. I think they actually do make a 60%, but it hasn't come out yet. Either way, this is the full-size one. Just like the original Wooting, it's actually an analog keyboard, which means there's double movement built into it. You don't really need an actual double movement software like every other Fortnite player uses. Literally, you just plug this in, and depending on how much you press down a certain key, that is how much double movement you'll get. If I hold down D as hard as I can, I'm gonna get 100% double movement, but if I just slightly, barely hold it down, then I'm only gonna get like 15-20%. That's pretty cool. That's something you cannot get with any other normal double movement software, but it's not really what we care about. What I care about the most is how fast this is, which is actually for two reasons. So the first is just like the Apex Pro, you can adjust the actuation point depending on what you prefer. I believe the lowest is 4 millimeters, which is like all the way down. That one does not feel that great. But the fastest is 0.1 millimeters, which is 0.3 millimeters higher than the Apex Pros. So like literally, you could just barely tap it, 0.1 millimeters, and boom, it's gonna actuate, the key's gonna go off, and you should be able to edit, build ridiculously fast. We're gonna try it out soon. But then the other main reason, the rapid fire thing that I was talking about before, I'll put up what Wooting showed in their video on the screen. Basically how it works is most normal keyboards, they have an actuation point and then they have a reset point. So when you press down a normal traditional keyboard switch, it'll go off, but then the only way for you to reset it to press it again is you'll have have to wait for the whole switch to go past the actuation point again and reach that reset point. For most people, that's pretty quick because like the normal HyperX Pro is 0.4 millimeters. That does not take that long to go down and then back up. The thing is, this keyboard, the rapid fire feature that it has, instead of waiting to go to the reset point, as soon as you lift your finger off of the key that you're pressing down, that's when it's gonna reset and you could press it again. So like, in theory, you could edit faster than any other keyboard in the world with this keyboard. So last thing before I actually go and try it out in game, I'm just gonna show it off on my desk. Let me put it up against the HyperX Pro. It is way bigger, as you can see. This whole extra side is just not there on the HyperX Pro. But I mean, it is a pretty nice keyboard. Let me do a little sound test. The way they feel is pretty similar to the HyperX Pro. It's a linear switch, meaning there's no tactile feedback. It also, as you can guess, has a low actuation force. Remember, you can adjust the actuation point. Oh man. This keyboard is going to be very, very fun to use. I can already tell. Let's go try it out in game. We currently have the Wooting 2 HE plugged in. You should be able to see the hand cam. This keyboard is giant. It literally takes up half of it. First impressions are that it's pretty dang nice. Again, like I said, it feels just like the HyperX Pro. These Gateron Lecker switches, I believe they're called, they are really smooth. I'm gonna pull up the settings real quick. Here we go. So this is the Wootility Wooting software, not the double movement one. If I go to the performance tab, oh my gosh, look how sick this is. So I can adjust the actuation point from 0.1 millimeters, which is the highest. I could go all the way up to 4 millimeters. It feels so much different. It's almost harder to push down, especially when compared to 0.1 millimeters. Oh, I also have the Tachyon? Tachyon? What? Apparently this mode optimizes your keyboard for input speed. All right, so negative 1.4 milliseconds? Interesting. Okay, well I have that on. I'm not gonna use the rapid trigger yet. We'll close this. Something kind of funny that I just realized is I'm using the normal Wooting double movement software, like the one that I made a video on and that I recommend you all use. But I'm using that instead of the double movement that this keyboard comes with. Like, this literally has built-in analog technology that's better than normal double movement, but I'm just not using it because I'm too lazy. And what we really care about is the speed. Woo! You guys could probably see it already. Your boy is looking quick as heck. Are you serious right now? Oh, and I mess up. Right off the bat, the 0.1 millimeter actuation point, which is surprisingly only 0.3 millimeters higher than the HyperX Pro, it really does make a difference. Like, I am barely touching these keys right now. And look, I'm not missing anything up. How? Even though I did right there and right there again. All I have to do is press down my E 0.1 millimeters. I'm gonna start to barely touch it, and there it goes. I don't have to bottom out the keyboard. I don't have to do any of that. I don't even have to go down 0.4 millimeters. 0.1. There it is. Oh my gosh. Like, I've personally used so many different keyboards. I mean, you guys have watched half the videos on them. I've used the GK61. I've also used the Razer Huntsman, the Razer Huntsman Mini, all of which people think is faster than the HyperX Pro. I don't know if it is or not, but what I do know is that this keyboard is for sure. The only thing I like about the HyperX Pro more is that the HyperX Pro is a TKL and not a full size. Like, I'm hitting into my keyboard. I don't know if you guys can see. You might be able to barely make out my finger, but if they made this as a 60%, I think they would just crash the whole keyboard market. Everyone would buy this. It is ridiculous. And we haven't even tried out the rapid fire yet. Oh no. Well, I guess on that note, there's only one thing to do, and it's not to jump into an arena game. We're actually gonna do that just a bit later. It is time for the long-awaited rapid fire mode that I've been hyping up, and that will hopefully turn me into Rift. I saw Rift using this map, and since this keyboard makes me feel young again, let's run through some edit courses. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I need to enable the rapid trigger mode. So from what I understand about it, if I'm editing, I'm pressing E down. I'm holding it down. I let go a little bit, then I can press it and it should let go. What the No. That Oh, heck no. All I'm doing is I'm pressing down. I'm letting go just a little bit on my actual keyboard, not on the edit. And remember, it's still bottomed out. I'm barely going to let go of E and then press down again. It's not going to go all the way back up. And look. What? What? Oh, heck no. I don't know if I like this. It's too fast. You guys probably don't even know why it's so insane. Oh, I'm so bad at editing. And this makes me look half decent. What? I would have gotten stuck so many more times on my Apex Pro. Bro, this is ridiculous. Is there a way I can only use it for like one key? Because my movement's kind of screwed up by it. I let go of W and like I'm kind of stopping randomly. But for editing, it's so busted. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm literally 5 years younger. Let me try one of these edit down things. Oh, what the frick? Yo, I'm using a macro or something. What's going on? Somebody control me. This keyboard. I'm not even messing up. Like, I'm not misclicking. The only reason I look like a bot is because of my crosshair placement. And usually it's the opposite. This is ridiculous. This is just the fastest keyboard ever. It's got the 0.1 millimeter. It's got the super try-hard Takion mode. And then it's got this rapid fire thing, which you could use for your edits. I mean, I guess you could technically use it for anything. Bro, you barely have to let go. But we've seen this keyboard in creative. I think it's time to bring it to a real arena game. That way we can see how it is against other freaking players. They're not gonna know what hit them. Full piece. No. So far, the only thing that, well, outside of the fact that it's a full-size keyboard, the one thing I don't like is that I'm not sure if you can only put the rapid trigger on one key. My movement is feeling a little weird. We're gonna see how it is in an actual game. But like, you can adjust each key separately, just like you can on the Apex Pro, but you cannot seem to do that with the rapid trigger. That would be too busted, I guess. Late game arena. Oh man, don't ever change. Oh, I just hit into my keyboard, which is not a good sign. Oh. Full piece. Nice. Full piece. Full piece. Full piece. Full piece. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. My movement, not the greatest. Oh, okay, that does not feel good. Oh no. Holy, you need to stop spraying right now, mister. What? What? It didn't build! Full piece. I don't know if I mentioned, by the way, but I put the rapid fire mode off because I think it was throwing me off a little bit. Nice. I mean, we're still on the 0.1 millimeters. It's still fast as heck, boy. 1v1. Don't know where this guy is. Oh, he's going demon mode. He might also have the wooting. Oh! He just 200'd me out of the air. Okay. Wait, so this guy's a pro. Oh, shit on. That's an NAE's pro. But wait, who is this dude who just demolished me? My Wooting 2 HE was no match for that man's aimbot. GG's only. Overall, guys, that is the Wooting 2 HE with lacquer switches, the new fastest keyboard in Fortnite. So if you guys enjoyed the video or you learned something new, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel somewhere down here, and to turn on my post notifications. Shout out to everyone in the street for using code JERIAN. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Remember, boys, if you use code JERIAN, just let me know. Literally DM me on Twitter showing that you used my code and I will shout you out. It's that easy. Otherwise, that is it from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.